Hi everybody, it's Sagittarius998 Adam, and I'm going to do a challenge from Nyo117, a places he has been to challenge, much like the challenge from Rado and from Nighty. I will be doing just the places he has been. So far I can tell instantly it's Iceland, the terrain, the name, Vegur, type of asphalt, and the yellow poles. So let's begin. Indeed it is Uppherðsvegur. Somewhere in Iceland. There's actually trees here. I would say this is up in the north. Obviously statistically from a... Is it gonna... Okay. Hopefully it doesn't... the internet isn't an issue. Statistically speaking, you know, as a tourist, the biggest areas are, you know, the Golden Circle and obviously the Reykjavik area. This looks much more like the north. I've not been to the north of Iceland. I've been on, like I said before, Golden Circle and Reykjavik. Hopefully I one day get to do more. My goal would be to drive around the island at some point, you know, rent a car and drive along the ring road and perhaps other places. You know, it's kind of expensive to rent a Jeep, so, because otherwise, you know, you could go to the interior of the country, but usually it's pretty pricey, certainly in the over $100 a day for a Land Cruiser or something like that, or a Range Rover. So, but yeah, the country is really beautiful, and I hope to actually, you know, most of the time when I go to Europe, I actually fly through Iceland on Icelandair. Other airlines are available, but I fly through Icelandair, or I use Icelandair only because motion's really slow today. But anyway, yeah, I fly through Iceland only because it breaks up the flight. You know, I really don't like long flights, so I get, you know, 5.5-hour flight from DC or Baltimore, and then a 2.5, 3-hour flight to Berlin or to wherever in Western Europe. So it's really it breaks things up, you know. I'm a big Icelandic music fan, so you get a lot of, you know, the whole flight pretty much I get to listen to. I don't have time to listen to full albums and stuff when I'm at home, or the motivation to do that, but when I'm in the plane, you know, that's what I do the whole time, just listening to certain albums I want to listen to that were on my short list or my bucket list to put on at some point. And you know, it's always fun. And you know, I've only actually been in the country once, but it's, yeah, hopefully I'll have at least one more opportunity someday, you know, to actually go around and see more of the country. But anyway, so far we don't really have anything. Well, I spoke a little too soon. Could this be Egilsstaðir? I'm only saying that because this approach seems kind of similar. I gave Egilsstaðir to someone in a challenge before. I'm not sure that it is, but it certainly could be. I know I've given it before and it looked kind of similar. So perhaps we're there. I don't know what's wrong with the movement today, but it's really bad. I just, like, seriously, this might be faster. It is faster, but it's really annoying. So I think I'm gonna have to stick to the mouse. It's fine it was fine in New Geoguessr today. Just something here. What town? We got blurred out town because, you know, the Fellabær. It's not Egilsstaðir. Perhaps we're still in the east, maybe in the north, like I said initially. Certainly, those two places seem more likely. The north has a bit more forested area, I think. Okay, we just blew through that main road. Maybe it's the one. Oh, here we go. Well, we were on the 931, and now that's the one by Geoguessr. So I was correct. Well, almost correct. With a Geoguessr. Niedersfellerbayer. Come on. Let's go. Okay, so where could we have been? Anywhere, probably, because I'm pretty sure I've actually looked at this road before, and we could go all the way to this lake here. So, we could be anywhere. We went some distance, but then again, the movement was bad, so we didn't go that far. Let's see what position. We had north-south. Not really, actually. We had, let's face this way, northeast. So, well, kind of most of this. So that's not going to help. We've got the lake here. Could be this. In here. Could be that. Could be down here. I mean, this is quite a ways to go. That seems a little... I mean, it could be that. The movement was not great. You've got a left-hand curve, so it would be that. Return to start. Do we have one to the right? We do have one to the right. A subtle one to the right. It's probably that. If that's where we are. So maybe we're like right here. Let's move this onto the road. There. A little bit further down. Make guess. Nope, 2 kilometers away. They're not really where I would have guessed. Simply because we were a bit further from the lake, but I guess that makes sense. Once you get down here, you get right there, and you see the lake. Nice location. Next up, CR353. It kind of looks like Luxembourg, actually. I'm not really sure what the CR part would be, but it looks a lot like Luxembourg. Yellow plates. Landshade. Indeed, we are in Luxembourg. I don't know where Landshade is, but that is the kind of signs we have that there are in Luxembourg. Not we. I've never been to Luxembourg. Nor do I have any family in Luxembourg, so I can't take ownership for any part of Luxembourg, but I'm not in Luxembourg too often. In fact, I've probably only been in Luxembourg once or twice ever. Probably any roads less traveled. The roads have a pattern, if I remember, so 300s are here. Let's go up north. 336, 352 is what we're looking for. 352. Horside. 348, it's kind of like that. Maybe we're in here somewhere. Heather side. It all ends in side. There's a 360, 350, getting warmer, and then there's the 100. So it's not here. It's not here. 352. Let's see. There's 351, 353. Come on. There we go. 352 Landshide. Are we in, I don't know where we are, since I don't see Landshide anywhere. So it could be in Bastendorf. Oh, I didn't notice this. We're on the 353, right? Yeah. 353, so, I mean, I guess we're in Bastendorf then. Unless this loops around somehow. No, I'm pretty sure we're in Bastendorf. So, we came in here. There's a road there. Does this road have a name? No. Maybe. I don't see a name. If you go west, you'll curve and then curve again. Where is the Blees River? I don't see it. Oh, south. Okay. Did we go north? So we went northeast. There, right-hand curve. Something seems off here. Can we go up there? Nope. Something seems a little off. Maybe let's see if this bus stop will help. Nope, there's something on it. It's so blurred out. Let's see, once we exit out of town, maybe we'll find something. So here we go. Brandenburg. That's not Bastendorf. Brandenburg. Do we have... There it is, Brandenburg. 352. Here we go. Here we go. This... Sneaky. Not exactly sure how the 352 goes there. This might be the old route. Yeah, this is the old route, and then this is the new route. They moved it to Bostendorf, perhaps. Although, yeah, that is possible. So we were by a road here. That was a dead end, and then it curved around. There's the river. So we were right there. Specifically, we were actually at the intersection itself. Right around there. That should be a perfect score, 6479. Another nice location. Photosphere indeed. Somewhere in India, maybe? Pakistan. All of those seem likely. Mark Crandall does not help. Other than, I recently read a book with, well, not recently, but a couple months ago I read a book, and one of the characters was a guy named Mark Crandall. So that doesn't really help with this location or with anything, kind of random, but yeah, something about architecture right here. Architecture, and then it's some sort of complex here. So we got Walden Complex, Ichon, maybe Gal A Tarit. It's probably not at all what that says, but you know, where could this be? And the question is, was this intended to be a photosphere? Because if so, then there's more options available. If this was not intended to be a photosphere, Middle Eastern appearance to the people, I guess, not to be racist, but I mean, not entirely though. Some do. Some look more Southeast Asian, but some definitely. I mean, this does not look like. It does not look like Indonesia or something. So even though it's a mosque, I guess, it looks a lot more. I mean, I'm thinking it's either in here, because the landscape reminds me of Punjab. Could be, or you know, Rajasthan. Not really Gujarat. Gujarat isn't really Muslim that much, I don't think. So we're like in here somewhere, probably south of Lahore, or Lahore. So I'm gonna say, I don't know. We're in Sri Ganganar. I don't know. That's not. Yeah, because, I mean, obviously if it wasn't intended to be a photosphere, then it's obviously either India or Pakistan. But if it was intended to be a photosphere, it could really be anywhere. But Nate guess, and nope. Samarkand. Or nope, that's not Samarkand. Samarkand is down here. We were in Khiva at the Juma Mosque. Not what I would have thought at all. That kind of, yeah, it was a possibility, but that's not what I would have really thought about. But then again, you know, I'm not really in Central Asia, especially Uzbekistan. So, really, but yeah, nice, much more varied than the previous challenges, which I'm liking so far. Gradashka ulica. Is this Czech? Gladezna ulica? It certainly seems more Czech than Croatian. What is this? Zatrimo diskriminacjo. Stop discrimination. And something. For something and against white power. Not helpful at all with the location. These Polish style, or I guess probably this means Central European style markings for gas or whatever that is. Seeing those in Poland. I'm thinking this is either Czech Republic or Slovakia. Seems a little mountainous. Perhaps it's Slovakia. Trnovský Pristan. Trnava is a city in Slovakia, I think. So we could be somewhere near Trnava. Probably not, because you know the street is actually that. Apparently we can't go that way. No, we can't go that way. Just for some reason, Geoguessr really doesn't want us to go on this road. So maybe there would be clues over there. Solska Pot. I don't really know what's happening. There's people jumping out of a yield sign. I mean, it's probably not a yield sign considering it's only yellow in Poland, Sweden, and Iceland. So, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure it's happening. A little weird, but let's go Zona, which would indicate Czech Republic now. But I'm guessing it might be the same thing in Slovakia. Bins don't tell me anything. Let's see. Let's go over the bridge. Or not, because we can't go over the bridge. Okay, we can't go over the bridge. Let's leave town. If we can't go over the bridge, let's leave town. .eu. Yes. Thanks. Like, Pekarska cesta. So, perhaps it is, yeah, because initially I was saying, you know, it would be cesta and not, no, come on. It would be cesta and not ulica if it was Slovenia or any of the Balkans, which is why I was saying Czech Republic or Slovakia, you know. But I have not seen any cestas in Slovakia and Czech Republic, so perhaps we are maybe in Croatia or somewhere in that area. Predelne stene, strešna okna. Some basically like .si. We are in Slovenia. Where? Not sure. Is Trnava in Slovenia and not no, it's in, I'm pretty sure it is in Slovakia. So where in Slovenia could we be? Slovenia is not that big, but so we really need to find a town. Once we find a town, we'll be pretty much set. I'm pretty sure we'll be set. Could also find a road number. Something Gradny. Let's go. Like, what? Just, I don't know. For some reason, every single side road, it's taking me to every single side road. Like, no, I want to get out of town, not in town. I want to get out of town as quickly as possible and see a sign. This dead-ended. Does it dead end on this side too? Probably. Probably does. Let's try it, though. We're entering like the Dacia district. We're in Ljubljana, maybe. If we are, then we came to the southern part of it. What was this, what was this road called? This one? Potnarakoyo Jelso. I don't think I'm gonna find that. So what? We were on a cesta before. So what was that one called? And again, we're having trouble moving. You're on a cesta. Let's Opekarska cesta. So let's see if we see that. Perhaps that Ljubljana thing was a red herring. That's very much a possibility. I didn't get the impression that this is Ljubljana. Ooh, maybe this will help. Nope. See the Google card though. Let's return to start. We are here. Gradacka ulica, or whatever, something like that. And then let's go this way. Because we are in the center here, and it did not feel at all like, you know, a capital city, like Ljubljana. So, you can finally cross over the river on this side. Here we go. Much better direction than the last time. Karlovska cesta. Jamie Oliver. Trnovo. So are we in Central Hospital? Let's I'll look at these two billboards. Nope. It is Ljubljana. So it is Ljubljana. You're Karlovska cesta. Here we go. And we were on here on the other side, right? And then where are we here? Started on Gradashka ulica, and then made it to Trnovsky Pristan. But if we go this way, we make it to, it's Krakowski Nasip, and then Karlovska Cesta. So Opekarska, here, something, Trnovsky Pristan, Gradashka ulica, here we go. Oop, not make guess yet. Close to that one. Really close to that one. Make guess, off by 0.9 meters. We were closer to the intersection. I'm willing to guarantee that. Next one is in Nepal, it looks like. Although, I don't know that Nepal... no, it's Bangladesh. Yeah. No, we were further east, apparently, and also in the creek. Well, actually, no, it's not Nepal, it's not Bangladesh, it's Kuala Lumpur, which makes sense because this looked more Indonesian or Malaysian. Yeah, at first I thought, did Nepal get Street View or something? Because, I mean, there is Street View by Mount Everest, but not anywhere else in Nepal, I don't think so. Bhutan has Street View. So, the good thing about Asian cities is there's usually the street name. I mean, we have the street name here, but there's the street name, number, everything on the businesses. So it's Jalan Tun Tan Sivesin in Kuala Lumpur. Do we see that anywhere? It's probably going to be a small street, like one of these. How much do we want to, I don't know. I don't know anything about Kuala Lumpur. It's the first time I'm in Kuala Lumpur, which I'm enjoying so far. But I mean, we're somewhere in the city center. That can't be disputed. We're somewhere in the city center. We're now on Jalan Yap Ah Loy. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it's might be a little difficult. Abdul Rahman, no, that was not that one. Only because there's not that many streets, but I don't really see where. I mean, we could be, let's say we could be here too, in Bukit Bintang, or somewhere, maybe it's a kind of somewhere a little bit outside of the city center. So let's see. I mean, what exactly could I find? I don't really know what to look for specifically. Bar Council. I mean, it looks like the downtown area. It's Lebok Pasar Besar, which is this one. Okay, Ahloy, and then Siasin is the one that we started on. By what place? The Malik Streams Corporation, which is not labeled. Also by, on this side, Mizar Majestic. Oh, Malik Streams is labeled on the other side. I'm not so sure. I'm gonna say we're here. Make guess off by point. Should I move it further south? It looks like it. Nope. Should move it further east off the road. Yeah, again, just bad positioning on the map. Can't really do anything about that. And old Geoguessr has to be so precise. So we finished with 27,723. Fantastic locations. Really, this one, had I been able to recognize that, or had I just done better on that, we would have been great, because we missed you know, like 50 points or so maybe in Iceland, because we were off by like 2 kilometers. We got a perfect score in Luxembourg, off by point in Slovenia, and off by point in Malaysia. So we would have been only, you know, shy 50 points of a perfect score if not for this. So, but still, all of them are fantastic locations, much more varied. You seem quite the world traveler, Nyo. A lot different, you know, if you watch any of the other ones, they were more regionalized in some ways. So this was nice to get really kind of a world challenge, pretty much. Northern Hemisphere challenge, at least. But yeah, much more varied. So thank you very much for sending this one in, Nyo. And yeah, until next time, see you.